When we go out on a vacation with our friends, it's fun, right? We make memories, we laugh, we chill, and lots of other things. But there is something different about going on a vacation with parents. They start noticing the little things. Things like maybe we have picked up some new attitude from the social media, or maybe we have started rolling our eyes, making different faces and different body language. Things like which often get missed during the daily lives, maybe because we are too busy in our school and colleges, and they are also very busy in their own business and everything. But on vacation there is no escape, there is just us and them. So when our parents see our changes, they don't just scold us, they correct us. And that is a therapy which is slow, silent, but powerful. When I was very young, I used to saw my friends going on a trip with big groups. And I used to wonder that why we never did that. My parents always preferred to go with just the family. So one day I finally asked that why we never go on a trip with big groups, and their answer was very beautiful. They said, we don't want to spend our precious time of vacation with our friends and colleagues because this time is reserved for us. They explained me that how everyone splits up when we go on a trip with tour. Like dads start talking business, moms get busy in gossip, and kids, they just zone out. They said when we travel together just as a family, there is no distraction, and my parents didn't want distraction, they want connection. They used to share the stories from their life, their regrets, their failures, and everything. And at the end, they tell us the better option they have learned after the damage was done. So it was not a vacation, it's a therapy room. They said, we want to spend time with you. We want to notice you, your improvements and your mistakes also. And if there is any changes we would like to make, we can do that. So simply they wanted to notice the good in me and gently correct the bad one. So one of the heart touching things my parents told me was this. They said, as a parents, we have probably only 20 vacations with you, because after 20 you will go out with your friends or maybe your better half, or sometimes you just need a space to explore the life and things. So we want to make each of them very memorable. So basically they don't want to waste a single one, and honestly I don't want to either. As I grew older, I began to notice something deeply emotional. We often focus on the mothers. Of course, they are the heart of the family. But father's role in shaping a child's confidence and behavior is huge. When a child sees their dad treating their mom with love, with respect, when he helps her, when he listens to her, and when he treats her well, it leaves a great impact on a child. That child grows up with confidence and emotional balance. When a father prioritizes family over business, even if just during the vacations, it creates a deep impact. And I'm blessed I had that. And yes, of course, my dad is busy, but he makes time. And on vacation, he is fully ours. And that's all what makes a difference. My mom has a philosophy which I love. She says from 2 to 6 years, pamper your child, follow their tantrums, love them unconditionally, and let them just be kids. From 17 to 14, be strict, teach them discipline, shape their habits, and correct their mistakes gently but firmly. From 15 to 22 years, be their best friend. Try to make a unbreakable bond with them, because that's when your child need you the most. After 23, let them go. trust them to make decisions. And I think this is the most thoughtful approach to parenting, and I love this thing about her. I was preparing for NEET during my 11th and 12th, and just 1 month before the exam, I walked up to my parents and told them I don't want to give NEET. I don't want to go for MBBS. I expected storm. I expected anger. I expected disappointment and maybe even a guilt. But their answer shocked me. They said, "It's fine. If you don't want to give it, leave it. And we don't care what others think. All matters to us is you. And if you are not okay with that, it's fine, leave it." I was shocked. But in that moment, I felt completely free. I felt loved. And that's when I realized they are my real friends. To all the parents listening, if your child ever comes to you saying, "I can't handle it," then try to understand their situation, that from how much pressure he or she is going through, that he or she is coming forward and admitting that I can't do this. Then at that moment, just hold their hand and say, "It's okay. If you can't do it, leave it. I'm still with you. We'll do something else." And say it in a way that actually makes them believe you mean it. Because as a kid, I can feel that in such situation, we just want a feel of security and feeling which feels like a home. And nobody can do it better than you. As kids, we used to share everything with our parents, right? Like every little detail, what happened at school, who said what, how we were feeling. But as we grew older, something strange happens. We start holding back, we start hiding things, and on the other hand, our parents started sharing everything with us. To all my friends, I would like to say we can start sharing with them again. I'm not saying share your big, deep secrets, but just tell them about your day, how you were feeling, how was your day, what made you annoyed, what makes you irritated, and every little detail. Start with simple things, and when you start sharing your daily routines with your parents, you will notice that your parents can understand more than anyone else. They might even surprise you with their advice and their own vulnerable moments. So if you are watching this, just start conversation with your parents. You will feel closer than ever before. I'm deeply grateful to my parents because they could have spent their time with their friends and enjoyed their freedom. But from the moment I came into their life, they made me their first priority. They gave me love, they gave me guidance, but the most importantly, they gave me their time. And I truly believe it's the most precious gift any parent can ever give. So thank you for watching. That's it for today's video, guys. And don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe.